So now we're having a second day wrap-up session. Okay. Let's go to this guy, Harsha. Yeah, Harsha. This is the summation of what exactly you have done. Okay. See, you are very good at back foot. You're not good at back foot, you're very good at back foot. 1, 2, 3, 4 shots were top class. Okay, so the message is that when you guys are able to use the crease, again I'm telling you, when you're able to use the crease, it means you are reading the bowler very well. That's a psychological aspect of it. If you're not reading the ball and the bowler, you can't go back. You will go blindly in front and play the ball. So you are good at playing back foot. Saying that, the one thing which really baffles me is the kind of wild approach towards the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 deliveries. You were wild at playing the ball, not putting your mind into it. Okay, again I'm trying to come back from the first what I said. You are good at playing the ball in the back foot and as well as in the front foot. It means you have the mind of watching the ball playing. Right. Then you might ask me, then why am I playing so wild? Simple. Rush of blood, and every wild shot you played, the previous delivery, either you would have played a good back foot drive or a good front foot drive, and not only that, see the kind of off drives you have played, phenomenally well, all along the carpet. So how does this come in between? So many nice things, but how this is creeping in and making you not consistent. You got the point? You have everything intact. You have front foot defense is fine, back foot defense is fine, not fine, really good, and off drive excellent, on drive excellent, and some stepping out and all stuffs is there, but in between this is creeping in. That's because the moment you play a drive, your adrenaline and your rush of blood will be more. That's where you need to tell, I need to calm down. I am going to take on the merit of the ball. Next ball is there in the slot, hit him. Next ball is there in the slot, hit him. But only if it is there on the slot. So the moment you play, you will see anybody in the world who bowls, I'm gonna hit. That's the kind of rush up, that's called sail. That's the, no, that's why I'm just trying, I want to have face-to-face interaction. So that's the kind of rush of blood will come. The guy who controls the rush of blood is the guy who will perform consistently. Okay? So everything is here. Nothing I have said. I have not said anything on my own. What was happening there is what I have done it. Think about it. So the answer is within yourself. Why you are inconsistent? That's because of this fellow who is spoiling you. Tell this fellow, you're not going to come in inside me anymore. Not going to come. Got my point? Yeah. Sid, up the second. After that, not much of a difference. and you started to play drives more confidently after we spoke, more confidently, and as usual, defense was perfect. So you were very cautious. Front foot, not much. Back foot, yes. And defense was, yes, good. So, and you started to drive. You started to drive. You started to drive. That's because you understood your limitations. And somewhere here I saw, yeah, wild shots went out there. Okay. Before summing up, I want to tell you what happened because of this wild shots. That little idiot fellow has consumed you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. You got LBW, okay, on the lane caught, sorry, not LBW, sorry, on the lane caught behind, cotton bowled and played on. And did you see the kind of dismissal? All this dismissal is because of this. All this dismissal is because of the wild heap, and that's because of rush of blood. Got my point? And Sid, as I said, to sum up, here you have started to play the drive, and one more thing, good thing happening was you started to defend more. Earlier there was not much of a defense. Here the defense was there. So you started to know your limitations. That's more important. More than knowing your strengths in batting, if you know your limitations, that is your strength. I repeat, knowing as a batsman, knowing your limitations is as good as your strength. You know why? Because your strength doesn't involve risk. Your limitations involves risk. Okay? Yeah, coming to your batting. You are a wristy guy. You are a wristy guy. Back foot, yes, you are also good at back foot. And more importantly, you are able to sweep. You are able to, you are able to cut. You are able to sweep. I saw, yeah, sweep. I think I put it wrongly. Yeah, sweep here. I think you did around 4 sweeps nicely. And you are able to cut very nicely. And see here. And your strength. Defense is your strength. Defense is your strength. Okay? That's because you know why? You show the full face of the bat to the ball. More than other guys. And Sid follows you. You're able to show the full face of the bat. So that's the reason you are able to cut and you're able to sweep. And you are able to play some real drives. Real drives, off drives and on drives. I'm not saying anything. I've just recorded what you guys have done. So you are able to drive in front, on the leg side, on the offside, loft it. That's because you are showing the maximum face of the bat to the ball. You are showing the maximum face of the bat to the ball, which is the key for any batsman. So you have entire control of your shots. You got my point? Okay, almost we have summed up everything. Now coming to Chandra's last 12 balls. You know what happened? You know what happened? Your run-up was more fearful. You started to get him on pads and smoothness started creeping in. And more importantly, run-up showed lots of controls. You had your run-up in full control. Why? Why did this happen? Why does this happen in the 12 balls? And all 12 balls were different. Leg side, kept low, down the leg stump, close ball, short of good length, wide off stump, good length, down the leg side. I think. And slower ball on a good line, and a Yorker. Almost only one thing you repeated was down the leg stump twice, and rest of the balls were. Why did this happen? You need to tell me why did this happen? It didn't happen here. It didn't happen here at all. Okay, it happened here and there. Why? Why?
Happened there?
Yeah, here.
Yeah, because it was only me bowling against him.
Okay, then.
I felt like there's a battle going on. Like
Okay, then.
rivalry. Yeah.
Okay. And then. Right. I go by your point. You're bowling alone. That's different. That's a normal one. What you said the second one?
Like a rivalry.
Why that didn't happen here? Why that rivalry did not happen here? Think. Simple. Simple. And one more thing. I went and said, Satish, to demoralize you. I came to you and I said, make him difficult. And why should I come and tell you? Will I be able to come and tell you on the wicket? Then why? Then why? So, to sum up, I want you guys to have a plan, a strong plan. When you go to the sport, that strong plan will make you to go through the process. All these days, you are doing good here and there. That's because the planning was not there and the process was not there. Now I want you guys to do that. Every time you take the bat in your hand, every time you take the ball in your hand, get that plan strong, and you guys will find your own ways of process. Don't expect external force to come and tell you, do this, do that. You're not kids, you are national players. You're not an ordinary guys. God has made you to go to that base level. It's up to you to go up and not. Okay? Am I clear? Am I talking sense? Or did I talk anything other than what you have done here? Even a 0.01%? No? Then we are going to rock. Then we are going to rock. At the end of this summer camp, I want every one of you to be the new you. I want my boys to make this world see a new cricketer whom they have not yet seen. And believe me, you can do it. Definitely you can do it. For that, we will work hard. You ready? It's gonna be a tougher. It's going to be toughest. Let's rise up to that level. Okay? So, just a line, I want you to sum up for what has happened. How do you feel today? Yeah, Harsh? Okay.
I feel better. Like I know my weakness.
Louder.
I know my weakness now, so I can work on it and not make it a weakness and make it a strength.
Sorry?
I can make it a strength.
You can make it your
Yeah.
strength. Very good. Yeah.
Through this analysis of the coach, I realized that I have the shots in me, but just the way of how I apply it on the spot and how I think through think through the process before applying.
Great.
Yeah, it's been a good day today, and I can see my stamina levels as I was only bowling today with pace the whole time, and I can see that my concentration has improved too as I was bowling for really long periods, same line and length, and I hope to improve even more over the days, become a good all-round.
That's it.
The training is really good today. I learned my limitations, as he obviously said, and I hope to lessen those limitations and make, like Harsha said, make my weaknesses my strengths.
Good. So nice that from yesterday's wrap-up session and today's wrap-up session, at least there's some kind of a change, or I would say some kind of self-realization. That's going to happen more and more and more and more. Nothing else. The entire idea behind this camp is to make you understand what cricket you have in you. It's not that I want to show my my way of coaching or my style of coaching. It's absolutely not. It's gonna be what cricket you have in you. I'm sure that you guys will rock. Let's rock. Bye bye.